star of NBA, our NBA reporter Brian Windhorst joining us this morning. We know Russell Westbrook could be the next All-Star on the move. Our Adrian Wojnarowski has reported that the Heat have expressed interest. So what would be the potential complications to a deal involving Miami?
Yeah, so Russell Westbrook would like to play in Miami if he's not going to go to Oklahoma City, and the Heat would like to have him. So what's the delay here? The delay is that the Thunder have made it clear to any team that they're talking to right now that they want to get out of the luxury tax with the Russell Westbrook trade. That means sending out more money than they take back. And Westbrook makes almost $39 million. So that shouldn't be too difficult, except for the Heat are hard capped because of the Jimmy Butler trade. They can't spend more money. They can't do a trade like that. So it requires either the Thunder to reduce their expectations from the Heat, or for a third team to get involved that would sort of take a contract to make this possible to satisfy both parties. I do think there's a deal to be made here. I just think that it's going to take some time for the one or the other side to maybe blink a little bit. So there are some other teams that are involved. The Detroit Pistons are certainly one. Teams are also out there watching to see if the Charlotte Hornets or the Orlando Magic get involved. They think they're sleeper options. But it's a complicated trade if it's straight Miami versus Oklahoma City.
And, of course, this all stemming from the Paul George deal that sent him to the Clippers to play with Kawhi Leonard. Now Russell Westbrook perhaps moving on in his Oklahoma City career. Up now on ESPN.com is your article looking at just how this is going to work with the new-look Lakers. You spoke to a bunch of front office personnel from around the NBA in the making of that. To what extent is the rest of the league buying that this team now with LeBron and AD and all of these parts is a championship contender?
Yeah, for Laker fans, okay, here's what I can say talking to all these people around the league. They are so much more impressed with the Lakers' moves this summer than they were last summer. The addition, obviously, of Anthony Davis is a huge add, and then they have really worked to put 3-and-D specialists around LeBron. These are, guys like Avery Bradley, Danny Green, especially if they could maybe get a guy like Kyle Korver. These are the types of players that LeBron has won championships with. They really think this is a vastly improved team. The bad news is that most of the executives and scouts I talked to did not see this as a championship roster yet. That even though Anthony Davis and LeBron are two of the league's best players, that they still think they're going to have some defensive issues, and they still think overall they don't have the firepower in a loaded Western Conference. Now, I know Laker fans are going to disagree with that. They think it's going to be a championship season, but the executives think that they're still a little bit away from that level.
You're good. Laker fans aren't awake yet. It's 4 a.m. out west or right around there. Lakers have missed the playoffs in 6 straight seasons. Right. Before that, hard to believe the franchise had missed out on the postseason just 5 times combined. Our Brian Windhorst with us this morning. Brian, thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.